Welcome guys, Squatting Toad here. Today we are going to be reviewing the Theros Beyond Death box sets, both the bundle and the Deck Builders Toolkit. Like I said, my name is Squatting Toad. With me we have my good friend MrGimms.
What's up guys, MrGimms. Back again for a first time review.
Some of you may know him from his own channel, MrGimms, otherwise No Gimmicks Required back in the day, where he does a lot of videos regarding Dead by Daylight and Star Wars Battlefront recently. One of my very good friends, my brother in fact, who we've spent a lot of time playing some Magic, so let's just get right into it. As you can see, these are still in the cellophane.
Mint.
So let's just get these bad boys open.
Mint in the box.
A nice little follow Elspeth, if you want to.
That's cool. And just a quick one, can this actually be used with Magic Duels on Steam as well? Is there a thing or promo code in here?
I don't actually know. I know that the Planeswalker decks come with a card that allow you to use them with Arena.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure if these do.
Ooh.
So you get a nice, very nice collector's box.
Yeah, that's awesome.
The life counter, which is really nice. Another oversized one, much like the Throne of Eldraine set.
Yeah.
The 10 booster packs.
Nice.
And the land, the foil card. And I believe that these are just the lands. Now, where's that foil? There it is.
So those are just lands, those ones?
I assume they are, because you do get a lot of lands with this pack.
Yeah.
We'll just get rid of the old cellophane. Yeah, so you got the foil Arasta of the Endless Web, legendary enchantment creature. And you got your foil lands.
Yeah, nice.
And then
just your basics.
Just your basics.
Yeah.
So all of them there.
Cool, that's awesome.
It really is. So I will get these out of the way. 5 for you, good sir, and we'll take these one at a time, shall we? And since you are my guest here, I'll let you take the first one.
Ah, thanks, buddy. Alright, do we want to show commons as well, or?
Yeah, why not? Let's show everything except like lands and such.
Yeah.
I don't know if you want to, you can show. There is a token in every booster.
Yeah, we'll show it.
If you want to show the tokens as well.
Like an empty pack or whatever. I don't know, I'll move a bit closer, bud. I don't know if I'm in shot. Alright. What do we got first? Altar of the Pantheon. Yeah, because this is the, what's the theme for this one? The
Greek mythology is the theme for this one.
Yeah. I hope it's in the right position. Your devotion to each colour and each combination of colours is increased by 1. That's pretty good.
That is pretty cool.
Tap, add 1 mana of any colour. If you control a god, or a demigod, or a legendary enchantment, you gain 1 life. That's
wow.
A very strong start.
It is a very strong start, and devotion's one of the big mechanics of this set.
Yeah.
Because obviously it's Greek mythology, so it works a lot on the pantheon of the gods.
Yeah.
And your devotion, which, as far as I remember, if I remember how the mechanic works, it's how much of a particular land you have.
Yeah.
Or a particular colour of land. So if that's doubling it each time.
Yeah.
Oh, that's going to be a dangerous card.
Yeah, that's a naughty boy.
That's a nice little artifact to start with.
Cool. We'll pop that one there. Next is we got a Grim Physician. Is a creature zombie, 1 to cast. When Grim Physician dies, target creature or an opponent controls get -1/-1 till end of turn. Yeah, that's alright. It's pretty
not bad for a 1/1 creature.
Not too bad. We've got the Indomitable Will, I believe is how you say that. 2 to cast, 1 white. Flash, enchant a creature gets 1/1/1 and +2 for defense. It's pretty good.
Yeah,
that's pretty good.
Standard boost for your creatures.
Yeah, the commons are not too bad
so far.
Yeah, Death Touch 1/1, always nice.
Always nice.
Death Touch is always nice. 1 to cast green.
Nobody likes Death Touch.
No. 2 colourless, 1 blue. I do not know how to say that.
Ichthyomorphosis.
Ichthyomorphosis.
Yep.
That one. Enchant again. Enchant a creature loses all abilities and is a blue fish with base power and toughness of 0.1. So,
do you know, that reminds me of the card from the Throne of Eldraine, Frogify.
Yeah, the Frogify.
Turns you into a blue frog.
Yeah, well, that's always good. It's basically a glorified counterspell. I think it's awesome.
Yeah, turns you into a potato.
Exactly. 2 colourless, 1 red, irreverent revelers. Well, come on, they're just taking the piss with that name. Creature, satire. When irreverent revelers enters the battlefield, choose one. Destroy target artifact. Gains haste until end of turn. That's pretty good. I'd go with the destroy artifact.
I would go with the destroy artifact. There's not a lot of destroy artifact cards that have been in play recently.
Sexy, yeah. Then we got a 2 colourless, 1 green, relentless pursuit. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. This would be great for the Ant effect.
Yes, it would.
Really good. He's always out of mana.
For those who don't know what the Ant effect is, it's whenever I play a deck and I get no mana or no creatures. It's always one or the other.
Yeah, exactly. Ant's Law is what we're calling it, sorry. It's like Murphy's Law. 2 colourless, 1 white, Dreadful Apathy. Enchant creatures, a lot of enchant creatures. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. Pay 3, 1 white, exile enchanted creature. That's interesting.
It is. Another potato card.
Yeah. Another enchant. Moggy's Favour.
Moggus's Favour.
Moggus's Favour, yeah. Enchanted creature gets +2 plus -1. Escape.
Escape's the new mechanic within this game that allows you to bring cards back from the graveyard.
Right. Pay 3, exile 2 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast this card from your graveyard for an escape cost.
Yeah. So once you've cast it from your graveyard, once you've played it, if it stays on the battlefield as a permanent, it stays there. If it's like a sorcery and it goes back into your graveyard, you can cast it again.
Yeah, brilliant. Bronze Sword, 1 colourless, artifact, equipment. There's a lot of artifacts and equipments in this, and enchantments. Equip creature gets +2 +0. Equip 3, attached to target creature. You cannot equip only as a sorcerer. Yeah, it's alright. We're starting to get into the rares now. This is the uncommons, I believe. Yeah. Clothy's Design, 6 to cast, 1 green. Creatures you control get +X until end of turn, where X is your devotion to green. Each forest you have, basically. Yeah. It's a lot to cast for that.
It is a lot to cast, but if you've doubled that up with the previous artifact that you drew first,
that's right.
Adds your devotion, you've got a nice little bit of synergy there.
Fair enough. Artifact equipment again, Mirror Shield, that's cool. That's like almost a Zelda reference. 2 colourless, equipped creature gets +0 +2, and has hexproof, which is awesome. And whenever a creature with Death Touch blocks or becomes blocked by this creature, destroy that creature. That's cool.
That is cool.
That's cool.
That is very cool. It's not a reference to Link, though. It's a reference to Medusa.
Yeah, Medusa when he used the Mirror Shield.
He did indeed.
But they did exactly the same thing.
I think that was Jason and the Argonauts.
Yep. Alright. Whirlpool Denial, 3 to cast, 1 blue. For each spell and ability your opponents control, counter it unless no controller pays 4. Unless its controller pays 4.
So I've had a few cards like that in the past. Really handy counter spells, especially if you've got like fuck all mana.
I love this though. No, and no.
Yeah. Sometimes the blurb is really cool.
Yeah. Now we've got the land. Temple of Deceit enters the battlefield tapped. When Temple of Deceit enters the battlefield, scry 1. Yeah, that's alright. It's a blue and a black. It's a combination. Then we just show a mountain. That looks cool though.
It's one of the full art mountains, one of the constellation ones in fact.
Yeah, that looks beautiful by the way. I actually really like the design of that.
Token.
And a goat.
Yeah, we got a goat.
Greatest of all time. Alright, ants up.
Let's have a look, see. Let's see what we've got.
Not a bad deck.
Not a bad booster to begin with.
Yeah.
So, starting off, we have Sleep of the Dead. 1 island, sorcery, tap target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next untap step, with an escape mechanic of 2 + 1 island.
Yeah, that's not bad.
It's not bad at all.
Not bad for 1 to cast.
Not at all. Next up we have Wings of Hubris, 2 colourless to cast, artifact equipment. Equipped creature has flying. Sacrifice Wings of Hubris. Equipped creature can't be blocked this turn. Sacrifice it at the end of the beginning of the next end step. And it costs 1 to equip. Not bad.
That's alright.
It's not bad at all. Hero of the Games, 2 and 1 mountain. Creature, human soldier. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Hero of the Games, creatures you control get +1 +0 until end of turn. And he is a 3/2 creature.
Yeah, that's not too bad.
That's not bad for his cost.
No, not 3 to cast. That's easy.
Oh, we've got a big card coming up. Nyxborn Colossus, 3 and 3 forest, enchantment creature, giant, 6/7.
That's not too bad.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
That's one of those
It's
cards.
a big boy.
It's a big boy.
The 7 defense is interesting.
It is indeed. What's that? 3 tall giants confronted her fiercely, demanding her tribute. Fox cunning, Calafi's slippery speaking entangled their senses. Okay.
Alrighty.
Alrighty then.
This one looks cool.
Transcendent Envoy, 1 and 1 planes, enchantment creature, griffin, flyer. Aura spells you cast cost 1 less to cast.
Yeah, that's going to work well with the white.
That's going to look really well with the white. Oh, we have Omen of the Dead. 1 swamp to cast, enchantment, flash. When Omen of the Dead enters the battlefield, return target creature card from your graveyard to your hand.
It's a flash, yeah.
It's a flash card, and it brings one back from your graveyard as well, which is always handy. And it's an enchantment, so it stays on the field. And for 2+1 swamp, you can sacrifice it and scry 2.
That's cool.
That is very cool. The Omen cards are really powerful in this set. Thirst for Meaning. 2+1 island, instant. Draw 3 cards and discard 2 unless you discard an enchantment card.
Well, blue and white seems like it's going to work well with this new thing.
Yeah, blue and white, and black's going to be very graveyard heavy.
Yeah.
So what we got here: Final Flare, 2 and 1 mountain, instant. As an additional cost to cast this spell, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. It deals 5 damage to target creature.
That's big, yeah.
That's going to be that's going to be a big creature killer.
That's nice, instant as well.
And it's an instant, which is always good because it means you can cast it on your turn or mine.
Exactly.
What we got here? Hyrax Tower Scout, 2+1 forest, creature human scout. When Hyrax Tower Scout enters the battlefield, untap target creature.
Yeah, 3/3 for 3 to cast is not bad.
That's not bad. That's a nice middle range creature, that right there. Hey, we got our first, I believe this is our first multicolour. Eutropia, the twice favoured. 1 colourless plus 1 forest and 1 island.
Easy to cast.
Legendary creature, human wizard, uncommon. Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, put a +1/+1 counter on target creature. That creature gains flying until end of turn.
Yeah, that's nice. Put 4 of them in a deck, in a green and blue deck. You're pretty sold.
Yeah, you are.
That's not bad.
That's not bad.
I hope you get more of them.
Oh yeah, I hope so. Heroes of the Revel, 4 and 1 mountain, Satire Soldiers. When Heroes of the Revel enter the battlefield, create a 1/1 Satire creature token with this creature can't block. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Heroes of the Revel, creatures you control get +1/+0 until end of turn. I'm not overly sold on that one, but for 4/4 for 5 to cast.
Yeah.
I mean, the extra creature it brings out could be handy.
Yeah, it's a bit of heavy lifting, but yeah.
Yeah, I agree there. Dawn Evangel, 2+1 planes, enchantment creature, human cleric. When a creature dies, if an aura you controlled was attached to it, return target creature card with converted mana cost 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. Interesting that a white card has a graveyard.
Yeah, that's a bit weird. I suppose this is like the new thing with this. But yeah, that is a very interesting. Oh,
yeah, I saw that.
Hang on, yeah.
So we have here Gallia of Endless Dance, 1 mountain, 1 forest, legendary creature satire, rare, haste. Other satires you control get +1/+1 and have haste. And whenever you attack with 3 or more creatures, you may discard a card at random. If you do, draw 2 cards.
That's nice.
That's got a lot of shit going on.
Satire deck going on, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Very nice.
We have another full art mountain here.
Yeah.
Another one of those. They do look really nice.
Pretty, yeah.
And we have our first foil.
Hey, shit, yeah.
Drag to the Underworld, 2+2 swamps, instant. This spell costs X to cast, where X is your devotion to black. Each swamp in the mana of permanence you control count towards the devotion of black. Destroy target creature.
It's also a destroy target creature, yeah.
It is. So with that one, considering it costs 4 to cast, if it says it costs X less to cast, you could cast that for 2.
Yeah, exactly.
If you've got at least 2 devotion or more.
Yeah.
And then the human soldier token, 1/1, standard.
I just saw what you got in this.
Nice.
I just saw what you got. Good stuff. Alright, cool. Let's start again. My turn this time. Moving the token to the side. Oh yeah, I suppose we can show. You know what? I'm going to do mine differently this time.
Start back and work
land. Yeah, I'm going to do the land and the token first. Got our first forest, which I'm extremely jealous about.
They do look really nice.
I'm going to have to buy one of these. Yeah, that looks stunning, guys. That constellation design, the full artwork. I'm a massive fan of the full artwork.
Yeah.
And then we got just a simple human soldier. Always comes in handy. It's just a token card. Right. Memory Drain. 2 colourless, 2 blue, counter target spell, scry 2. So it's like a counter spell, 1 extra to cast, and you get a scry 2.
Yeah, that's not bad.
Not bad for a common. Wow.
Thaumaturge is familiar.
Alright, big boy. Alright, it's a 1/3, 3 colourless, flying when blah 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 enters the battlefield, scry 1. So
it's another scry card, but colourless to cast.
Exactly. Yeah, 3 colourless to cast. Stampede Rider, 2 colourless, 1 red. Trample, it's another satire. At the beginning of each combat, if you control a creature with power 4 or greater, Stampede Rider gets 1/1 until end of turn. Yeah, 3 to cast, but that's not bad.
Not bad at all. And considering the fact that if you've got another 4 power or greater, that becomes a 3/4 creature.
Yeah, exactly. That's pretty good. I like that.
Especially if that's doubled up with in a red-green deck with the satires.
Exactly. The red's really impressing me this time.
We've got another Omen.
Yeah, Omen of the Hunt, 2 colourless, 1 green, flash, can come out straight away at any time. When Omen of the Hunt enters the battlefield, you may search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle your library. You can pay 3, sacrifice Omen of the Hunt, scry 2.
I'm going to need that because that'll come really handy when Ant's Law comes into play.
Yeah, that's very true. So Riptide Turtle, 1 colourless, 1 blue, flash defender. So yeah, you can put it out whenever you want, like an instant, defend some shit. For 2 to cast, that's money.
That's not bad for a 0/5 defender.
Yeah, that's money.
That's money, that right there.
That's good. I like that one.
I think, as Michael will put it, that is cash money.
That is cash money. Yeah, it's very cash money. Yeah. This one looks cool, man. Underworld Ragehound, 1 colourless, 1 red. Underworld Ragehound attacks each combat if able. With a 1 defense, that's going to be a problem. Escape 4 to cast. Exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. Underworld Ragehound escapes with a 1/1 counter on it.
So that's designed to come out of the graveyard.
Yeah, exactly.
Kill it off quickly, and then you bring it out as a... Is that 1/1/1, did it say?
Yeah, +1/+1.
So it comes out as a 4/2 when it comes back from the graveyard.
Jesus. Yeah, that's going to be good. Can see something happening there. Oh, Centaur, cool. Nylees Huntmaster. Creature, Shaman, Centaur Shaman. When Nylees Huntmaster enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +X/+0 until end of turn, where X is your devotion to green. Yeah, there's your devotion to green.
The devotion mechanic is playing a lot.
4/3 is not bad.
Not bad, especially considering the fact that it gains +X depending on your devotion. So that could, in effect, if you're playing a mono green deck, be something like a 10/3.
I like that. I'm interested more in getting stronger green cards in the game because obviously I'm a main green player, and anything starting and ending with 3 is good.
Yeah.
Hero of the Pride, 2 to cast, 1 colourless, 1 white. Creature, Cat Soldier. Whenever you cast a spell that targets Hero of the Pride, creatures you control get +1/+0 till end of turn.
I think he's very reminiscent of Anjani.
I was just going to say that, yeah, exactly. Well, it is of the Pride, so I'm taking it. He's part of that.
Part of the Anjani tribe, because he has a lot of those. When you target him, he gets +1, or if he brings out creatures, he gets +1 and such. So.
And he's a Khajiit, so, I mean, whatever that is from another universe.
Yeah.
Right, Underworld Charger, that looks sick, by the way.
That looks really
3
good.
to cast, 3/3, looking good off the bat. Underworld Charger can't block. Okay.
That's a bit of a shame.
Yep. Escape 5 again. Exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast this card from your graveyard for its escape cost. Underworld Charger escapes with 2 1/1 counters on it.
So you kill him off quick and he comes out as a 5/5.
Yeah. Sort of like my Flash idea, except with a different mechanic.
Yeah, it's Flash from the graveyard.
Yeah. Flash from the dead. The dead speak. Sorry, I had to. It was there.
Oh, don't.
Here we go. Another colourless. I'm really jealous. Another multicolour. Siona, Captain of the Pillies.
Yep.
Or Piles. 1 colourless, 1 green, 1 white. It's a legendary, obviously. When Siona, Captain of the Pilius, enters the battlefield, look at the top 7 cards of your library. You may reveal an Ura card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever an Ura you control becomes attached to a creature you control, create a 1/1 white human soldier token.
So she's basically giving you a free 1/1 creature.
Yeah, for 3 to cast, that's worth it.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh, this is cute. Entrancing Lyre. Artifact, 3 colourless. You may choose not to untap Entrancing Lyre during your untap step. X tap. Tap target creature with power X or less. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as Enchanting Lyre remains tapped.
Ah, so choose not to untap it. Keep your creatures tapped for longer.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
That's a nice little card.
Another red. Scophos Maze Warden. 1 colorless. Oh, sorry, 3 colorless, 1 red. 1 colorless. Skyphos Maze Warden gets 1/1 until end of turn. That's pretty good. It's a 3/4 already.
+1, -1, so it becomes a
4/1, -1. Yeah, there you go. Whenever another creature becomes the target of an ability of a land you control named Labyrinth of Scophos, you may have Scophos Maze Warden fight that creature. And we know the fight mechanic. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's alright. It's interesting.
I'm not sure about the +1, -1, but I suppose if you're picking a creature that's, say, a 4/4 and you've already lessened it with an ability...
Yeah, exactly.
Could be worthwhile.
We're getting somewhere now. The next one you're going to...
Yeah.
Mantle of the Wolf, 3 colorless, 1 green, enchantment again.
Ooh, typical green card this.
And yeah, it's like wild growth and stuff like that, yeah. Enchanted creature gets +4/+4. When Mantle of the Wolf is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, create 2/2 green wolf tokens. That is typical.
So not only does it grow your creatures, but when you eventually kill it...
Works with the Thallid deck.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
I was just thinking you and your fucking spores.
Yeah, 4 to cast. That's cash money.
That's cash money right
now.
there.
I like it. And we got our second foil.
Ooh, very nice.
Yeah, I don't know what it does. It just looked pretty. Triumphant Surge, 4 to cast, 3 colorless, 1 white.
Ooh.
Destroy target creature with power 4 or greater. You gain 3 life. That's very sexy.
That's very sexy, and it's a really nice foil card.
Yeah, that's a very sexy card. Very well. We're up to Ant's next one.
Yeah, let's see what we got here. I think I might follow your lead though, and do the old. Ooh, we have our first full art island.
Pretty.
Which is really pretty.
Yeah,
I am
awesome.
really liking these full art lands this time around.
Yeah.
Oh, we have a new token, Reflection. It's a 3/2 token creature.
Cool. Oh wow, yeah, cool.
That's another full art. That's nice.
Yeah, I do like that they're going that direction.
Yeah. So we have another Omen of the Hunt. We know what that does. Just for those that have missed it, it was comes on the battlefield. You search for a land. Put it into the battlefield tapped and then shuffle your library, or you can sacrifice it for 2 and a forest to scry 2. We have Flicker of Fate, 1/1 island, 1 plains. Sorry, it's an instant. Exile target creature or enchantment, and then return it to the battlefield under its owner's control.
Okay. Don't know about this one.
Yeah, I'm not sure how you would.
Yeah.
I mean, I suppose if you would exile it for a turn and then attack someone and then it would return to them on the battlefield, but it's kind of a waste.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think that's very cash money.
No, I'm not overly sold on that one.
Yeah.
Ooh, Aspect of the Manticore, 2 and 1 mountain, enchantment aura, it's flash. Enchant creature, when Aspect of Manticore enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains first strike until end of turn, and the enchanted creature gets +2/+0.
Yeah, that's alright.
Typical red card.
Yeah, typical, yeah.
Here's a nice looking card, I must say. Lampad of Death's Vigil, 1/1 swamp. Sacrifice a creature for 1 colourless. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life.
Yeah, it's a very sexy looking card
Very sexy looking card. Next card up is a Revoke Existence, 1/1 plains, sorcery, exile target artifact or enchantment. I'm liking the exile fact though.
Yeah, that's cool, yeah.
Next card up, Venomous Hierophant, 3/1 swamp, creature, Gorgon Cleric, Death Touch. When Venomous Hierophant enters the battlefield, put the top 3 cards of your library into your graveyard. Typical black feel there.
Yeah.
And it's a 3/3 with Death Touch.
Nice. Yeah, that's good. That's good, yeah.
Yeah. Stern Dismissal, nice quick card for 1 island. Instant, return target creature or enchantment to an opponent controls to its owner's hand. So it's just a quick get off the field.
Yeah.
That one's a typical no card.
Yeah.
Another red here, Incendiary Oracle, 1/1 mountain, creature, human shaman, for 1/1 mountain again. Incendiary Oracle gets +1/+0 until end of turn. If a creature is dealt damage by Incendiary Oracle this turn would die, exile it instead. Another typical red mechanic, I must say. Here's one of your favourite green cards, Gift of Strength. It's a nice cheap 1/1 forest. Instant, target creature gets +3/+3 and gains reach until end of turn.
That's better than Giant Growth. Yeah,
it really is.
Because of the reach.
Gives you the reach, which is always good when you're against a team of flyers.
Yeah.
Leonin of the Lost Pride, 1 in the Plains. Cat Warrior. When he dies, exile target card from an opponent's graveyard.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Yeah, two to cast as well.
Yeah, 2 to cast, and it's a 3/1, so it's a decent damage dealer.
Yeah.
Commanding Presence, 3 in a Plains, Enchantment Aura, Enchanted creature gets +2/+2 and has first strike, and whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, create a 1/1 white human soldier creature token. So you get a free creature on the field, and your creature gets +2/+2.
Yeah, that's alright.
It's not bad. I'm not sure I'll be overly happy spending 4 mana on it.
I was just gonna say, yeah.
Oh, we have our first Saga card.
Oh shit.
The Triumph of Anax, 2/1 mountains. As this Saga enters, and after your draw step, add a law counter, sacrifice after 4. So first turn, and until end of turn, target creature gains trample and gets +X/+0, where X is the number of law counters on the Triumph of Anax. Steps 1 and 2, sorry. Or is that steps 1, 2, and 3? Ooh. And then step 4, target creature you control fights up to 1 target creature you don't control. So for the first 3 turns, it's getting
it's just getting beefy.
X.
Yeah.
That's a big... You tie that in with a red-green deck.
Yeah, that's
You're causing
a big
damage.
Point. I do like the Saga cards.
I think that's safe to say that one is cash money.
Yeah.
Another black card, Agonizing Remorse, 1 and 1 swamp, sorcery, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose 1 non-land card from it, or a card from their graveyard, exile that card, and you lose 1 life. So it's a bit of a double-edged sword, but if you've got a big card in your graveyard or your hand, I can bin it.
Yeah.
That's not bad. And then, final card of this booster, Storm's Wrath, 2/2 mountains, sorcery, deal 4 damage to each creature and each planeswalker.
That's really good.
That is
love
nice.
That in my destruction deck.
Oh yeah.
Especially to counter those planeswalkers.
That would go well in your flash deck that you've got.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I believe you're up now.
Alright, we're just going to start off with the token again. Satire, we all know what that is. Just 1/1. Looks cool. I like the artwork. Full artwork.
That one can't block, surprisingly.
This creature can't block, yeah, not wrong. Then we got the planes in the full artwork there, the constellation artwork. That looks really cool. And Pious Wayfarer. Have we done this one? Constellation? No, I don't think so. Human Scout 1/2. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target creature gets 1/1 until end of turn. Yeah, that's just synergized as well with the auras and everything else.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. Very good for a common. Discordant Piper. 1 colorless, 1 black. When Discordant Piper dies, create a 0/1 white goat creature token. Interesting. 2/1. Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
0/1 though.
0/1 though. Yeah, it's just a defender. Just a useless piece of crap.
Yeah. You might as well have a frog.
Exactly. Alright, for this one, it's a...
Eidolon of Philosophy.
Eidolon of Philosophy. 1 blue. Enchantment creature. 6 colorless and a blue. Sacrifice Eidolon of Philosophy. Draw 3 cards.
For a 1/2, I mean, yes, it's cheap. It's a nice, easy card to get out. But would you pay the 6 plus an island just to sacrifice it for 3 cards?
I don't
think I would.
Yeah,
I don't think I would.
That really works for me. Thrill of Possibility. 1 colorless, 1 red. As an additional cost to cast this spell, discard a card. Draw 2 cards. Yeah, that's okay. Middle of the road.
Yeah.
Middle of the road. Brine Giant, 6 colorless, 1 blue, 5/6. This spell costs 1 less to cast for each enchantment you control. Yeah, you could stack that, bring it down a bit. For a 5/6, that's worth it.
That's worth it for a 5/6, I'd say.
Yeah, brilliant. Good stuff. Skophos War Leader. 4 colorless, 1 red, 4/5. It's pretty beefy. 1 red, sacrifice another creature or an enchantment. Skophos War Leader gets +1/+0 and gains menace until end of turn. Yeah, so it can't be blocked by more than 2. That's pretty good.
It can't be blocked except by
2 or more. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's cool. Love our monitor cards as well.
Yes.
Or Minotaur, however you English say it.
Minotaur, yeah.
Setessan Skirmisher. 1 green, 1 colorless. Constellation card again. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, Setessan Skirmisher gets 1/1 until end of turn. Yeah, I mean, that would be good with stacking.
Yeah. Again, the green decks in this seem to be very much beef.
Yeah, exactly.
Typical green decks, really.
Captivating unicorn. This is a beefy unicorn.
I wonder if it farts rainbows.
Yeah, I wonder. It looks pretty in the picture, though.
It does.
4 colourless, 1 white, easy to cast relatively for 4/4. Constellation again, you guys know how that works, except it's whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature and opponent controls. Oh, okay, so that's interesting.
And for a 4/4 as well.
Yeah, that's good.
You drop
like
an
it.
enchantment, tap one of your creatures, and then bang a 4 damage down.
I like that one. That's good. Right, funeral rites. 2 colourless, 1 black, sorcery. You draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Wow. And put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. So yeah, that's you mixing into the graveyard again, so that might come in handy. That's alright, it's not too bad. Right. Scarlet Mantle. 1 colourless, 1 blue, flash. It's an enchantment aura again. Enchant creature you control. When Starlit Mantle enters the battlefield, enchanted creature gains hexproof until end of turn. Yeah, that's pretty good. Can't be a target of spells. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1. Yeah.
So you get +1/+1, and for the first turn you get hexproof.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
That's
and
alright.
For 1 island.
Yeah, for 1 island.
For 2 mana, that's not bad.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to make it any more to cost though.
No.
1 colourless, 1 blue, Glimpse of Freedom, draw a card, it's an instant. Escape 2 colourless, 1 blue, exile 5 other cards from your graveyard.
I don't see me doing that, if I'm honest. I think that's going to be one that's going to end up getting exiled for another escape cost, rather than using that's escape cost, because to draw a card, that's hefty.
That's not doing it for me, that one.
No.
That's a lot of punishment involved.
It is.
Nessian Wanderer, 1 colourless, 1 green, Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, look at the top 3 cards of your library. You may reveal a land card from among them and put it into your hand. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Yeah, it's good for a 1/3.
Perfect for Ant's Law.
Yeah, exactly. Stack them up, big boy. Exactly. This looks absolutely awesome, by the way.
Oh, that is a gorgeous
Timurit,
card.
Chosen from Death, or Timurit. 2 black, very easy to cast. Timurit's toughness is equal to devotion to black. That's punishing. Wow. Pay 2, exile up to 2 target cards from graveyards. From graveyard, so anyone's. You gain 1 life for each creature exiled this way. Oh. That's probably my favourite card so far.
Thing is, though,
He's a demigod.
You are only gaining a maximum of 2 life, though.
Yeah, that's true.
But still, 2 life for 2 swamp.
Yeah.
And he has a 2 plus whatever.
Whatever you want. Yeah, that's really good.
That's a nice card. If that's in a mono black deck, that can be that can take some serious punishment.
Yeah, and he's a demigod. That's cool.
That is nice.
I do like this. I do like the themes now. This is really cool. Oh, nice.
I mean, it's a shame that these themes aren't canon and they don't fit in the story, but they are nice that they're in them. They are
cool. Kunoros, Hound of Athreos. 1 colourless, black and a white. Ooh. That is juicy, by the way. Vigilance, which I'm a fan of. Menace and lifelink. So he never taps. You've got to fight him with 2 people at the very least.
And he's taking 3 life off you every time he attacks.
Every time. Creature cards in graveyards can't enter the battlefield. That blocks the other way of playing.
Does that block the escape?
That would block escape.
Players can't cast spells from the graveyard. That blocks escape if you've got that flying in your deck.
What an absolute arse of a card.
But that is definitely cash money.
That is 100% cash money. That might be my...
That's one of my favourite cards out of the boosters we've pulled so far.
And it's a beautiful multicolour. So
it really is.
Multicolours are brilliant. And it's up.
Yep, and considering we're halfway through, we haven't got a token in this booster, but we do have a marketing card for those who haven't played Magic the Gathering Arena. I do recommend doing so.
Yeah.
It's a really good way to get into Magic if you can't afford to go out and buy the decks and such.
Yeah.
And we have another Forest full art card.
Sexy.
Got to show these because they are really, really nice. Props to the artists for this set because they are doing really well so far.
Absolutely.
We have another Eidolon of Philosophy. We've seen how this works. 6 plus 1 island to sacrifice it and draw 3 cards. Not my sort of thing, but a cheap 1/2 creature if you want to drop one.
Yeah.
Nexus Wardens is the next one up. 2 plus a forest, Satire Archer with Reach, and Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, gain 2 life.
Yeah, Reach is good, 1/4 as well.
1/4 as well, so he's a really good defender.
Yeah.
Doesn't do a great deal of damage, but really good against those flyers. We have here another artifact, Traveller's Amulet, 1 colourless. Pay 1 colours to sacrifice the amulet, search your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put it into your hand, and then shuffle your library. Another Ant's Law card.
Yeah.
I'll be stacking these like mad. I believe we may have seen this one before. Indomitable Will, 1+ a planes, flash, enchant creature, and gain +1/+2. Not a bad enchantment. Here's a new one. 1 black card, Maya's Grasp, 1+1 swamp, enchant creature. Enchanted creature gets -3/-3.
For the cost, it's good.
For the cost, that is really good. That's going to bring your big hitters down rapid. We've seen this one before, Riptide Turtle, Flash Defender, but a really good cheap defender for 0.5.
Blue suffers from defense quite a lot as well with its large creatures.
It really does.
If you don't have your counter spells, you're ruined.
I was going to say, it's a very counter-heavy set. So this card, Flummoxed Cyclops, 3+1 mountain, reach. Whenever 2 or more creatures from your opponent's control attack, Flummoxed Cyclops can't block this turn. So that's 4/4. So I'm not sure about that one.
I'm not too...
Can't block when you attack with 2 creatures, and he's a 4/4. That's kind of a waste.
Nah, it's not doing it for me, that one.
No. Next card up, Relentless Pursuit. 2 and 1 forest. Sorcery. Reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a creature card and or land card from among them into your hand. Put the rest into your graveyard. Handy for those with escapes.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, very nice.
We have another Captivating Unicorn. 4 and a mountain, 4 and a plains even. Constellation, as we've seen. So whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, tap target creature an opponent controls. 4/4, not bad for the price.
Yeah, I do. You got 2 of them too. That's brilliant.
Another Underworld Charger, 2 and a swamp. Underworld Charger can't block, but when it escapes, it does come out with a 1/1, making it a 4/4.
Yeah.
So that's not a bad
brilliant.
card.
I like that one.
We have a new card here, Hateful Eidolon, 1 swamp, enchantment creature, spirit, lifelink. Whenever an enchanted creature dies, draw a card for each aura you control that was attached to it. So 1/2. So it's going to. It depends on you doubling up on your auras, and
if you're spamming the auras, it's good.
Oh, here's a nice looking card. Caliphate, Beloved of the Sea, 1+2 islands, legendary enchantment creature, demigod.
Yeah.
Caliphate's power is equal to your devotion to blue. Creatures and enchantments you control have spells your opponents cast that target this permanent cost 1 more to cast.
That's cool.
That is really cool.
I love the demigods, man, and look at the artwork too. It's absolutely stunning.
Absolutely gorgeous. Again, props to the artists this time round. Next card up, Hydra's Growth, 2 and a forest, enchantment aura, enchant creature. When Hydra's Growth enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on enchanted creature. At the beginning of your upkeep, double the number of +1/+1 counters on enchanted creature.
Yeah, that's nice.
So at your next turn, that gets 2 more +1/+1s.
Yeah.
And the final card of this booster, Treacherous Blessing, 2 and a swamp, enchantment. When Treacherous Blessing enters the battlefield, draw 3 cards. Whenever you cast a spell, you lose 1 life. When Treacherous Blessing becomes a target of a spell or ability, sacrifice it. So it allows you to draw 3 cards, but then anything else you do after it, you lose a life. Your turn.
All right.
Let's see what we've got.
We will start with the... Oh, wow, that looks cool. There's no token in this one, I don't think. No token.
Just another marketing card.
But we have a swamp. A very sexy constellation swamp. Very nice, I like it. The purple's beautiful. Love it. Good stuff. Very jealous of that. You should frame these.
Yeah, I'm thinking I might just...
Yeah, Plummet. 1 colourless, 1 green. It's just basically, ruining a flying creature. We've seen these before, but 2 to cast is very nice for an instant.
Yeah. Yeah, that's from an older set, I believe, but they are really handy cards.
We got Sunmane Pegasus, which is cool. 3 colourless, 1 white, flying. 1 colourless, 1 white. Sunmane Pegasus gains vigilance and lifelink until end of turn.
And for a 2/3, that's not
very
bad.
Good. It's a very good Sarah Angel deck. You could do a really good Angel deck with Pegasus like that. Same with the Griffins and stuff like that.
You really could.
Yeah. Okay, another new one. I've got a few new ones here. Rapping Flames, 3 colourless, 1 red. Rapping Flames deals 1 damage to each of up to 3 target creatures. Those creatures can't block this turn. That's pretty cool. Yeah. So you're not necessarily killing creatures all the time. They can't block. You can just annihilate them if you have it.
That just gives you an open target on the enemy, I suppose.
Yeah. Very good. Deny the Divine, 2 colourless, 1 blue, instant. Counter target creature or enchantment spell. That's cool. I was wondering if we were going to be able to take care of them. If that spell is countered this way, exile it instead and putting it in the owner's graveyard, which counters the graveyard effect.
It does. Gets rid of anything with an escape.
That's cool. 3 to cast. It's just a counter spell, basically.
Yeah, typical blue.
Yeah, typical blue. I believe we've had this one.
Yep.
Irreverent Revelers. That's the one. Irreverent Revelers. Yeah, I'm just going to skip that one. We've done it.
We've done that one already.
Just a common as well. Voracious Typhoon. Voracious.
Typhoon.
2 colours, 2 green. Escape 7. 5 colours, 2 green. Exile 4 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast this card from the graveyard for its escape cost. Voracious Typhoon escapes with 3 1/1 counters on it.
So you spend 7, get rid of 4 cards, and it comes out as a 7/7.
That's devastating to the senses.
That is devastating.
Yeah.
The only thing is, I'm not sure about its cost, but for 7/7, I'd expect a high cost.
Green has to usually pay that kind of amount because we don't get massive strong creatures.
No.
So that's quite decent. Triumphant Surge. I think we might have had this one.
Yeah.
Destroy a target creature with power 4 or greater. You gain 3 life.
It's really good to get rid of that card we've just seen.
Exactly. yeah, definitely. All right. Soul Reaper of Morgus.
Oh,
that's pretty cool. It's a nice Minotaur. 2 colourless, 1 black. 3. Pay 3. Sacrifice a creature. Draw a card. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Can't see me sacrificing a creature to draw a card, but for a 2/3 at that price, I'm not going to complain.
Yeah. Omen of the Sea. 1 colourless, 1 blue. Enchantment. Flash. When Omen of the Sea enters the battlefield, scry 2, then draw a card. Pay 3, sacrifice Omen of the Sea, scry 2. It's a lot to it for not much of a cost, to be honest.
To be fair, I'll take the scry 2 and draw a card.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't go for the next option. And then we have Dream Shaper Shaman. 5 colourless, 1 red, 5/4. At the beginning of your end step, you may pay 3 and sacrifice a non-land permanent. If you do, reveal cards from the top of your library until you reveal a non-land permanent card. Wow. Put this card into your battlefield and the rest on the bottom of your library in any random order. I mean, yeah.
You could end up burning through quite a lot of your deck.
Yeah, that's a little bit of a self-destruct module.
It is. I mean, for the price for 5/4, I'd expect that from a green deck.
Yeah, I'm not too crash hot on that one.
I must admit, I'm not overly keen on the burning through my deck.
Yeah.
And sticking it all on the bottom.
Yeah. Staggering Insight. 1 blue, 1 white. It's another multicolor. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has life link. And whenever this creature deals combat damage to a player, draw a card. That's brilliant.
That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's really
very cool.
That's something you tend to expect from blue cards, to be fair, the drawing card.
Yeah, that's nice. I like that one.
Threnody
Singer. 1 colourless, 1 blue. Flash, flying. Flash is popular. When Threnody Singer enters the battlefield, target creature an opponent controls gets -X -0 until end of turn, where X is the devotion to blue.
Ooh.
Yeah, you could bring down a big boy with 2 to cast.
You really could. You could do a lot of damage there.
It's not too bad. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. We got a god. Everyone. Heliod, Sun Crowned. 2 colourless, 1 white. He's a 5/5.
Oh.
He's a 5/5.
For 3?
Yeah. Legendary enchantment creature, god.
That first word.
Yeah.
Indestructible.
Indestructible. As long as your devotion to white is less than 5, Heliod isn't a creature. That's really interesting. Whenever you gain life, put a 1/1 counter on target creature or enchantment you control. Pay 2, another target creature gains lifelink until end of turn.
So not only is he indestructible, as long as you've got less than 5 devotion to planes, he isn't a creature.
Yeah.
But if he is a creature and you gain life, you can put a +1/+1 counter and make him a 6/6.
Yeah, he is a god.
For 3.
Yeah, he's a god. That's a god in every sense of the word.
I think that is safe to say that card is most definitely cash money.
It's cash money. It's money cash. It's everything.
I bet you any money that card's going to be worth some coin on eBay.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, I've got to get this set, man. That's all I'll have to say. And we've got I believe our third foil. 2 colourless, 1 blue, Thirst for Meaning. Draw 3 cards, then discard 2 cards unless you discard an enchantment card. Yeah, it's not too great. Looks cool, though.
Looks cool.
Yeah. There you go, guys. That's my other set done.
For those who are interested, I will be putting links to both these sets down in the description, so if you want to buy them, you can find them there.
Brilliant.
Just in case anyone is interested, I bought both of these on Amazon.co.uk. The one we are doing at the moment cost me, I think it was 35, and the deck builders toolkit was about 16 quid.
Yeah.
Not bad for the cards that you're getting, to be fair.
No, you're doing well, man.
Moving into the next booster, we have a human soldier token, not special there. And we have the mountain full art. Again, these are just so beautiful.
They are.
I am definitely,
nice.
if I've got any of the doubles, they're definitely going in a frame.
Yeah.
Okay, so first up we have a sorcery, Fruit of Theros, 1 swamp. Target player loses 2 life. It has escape as well, so you pay 4 and exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. Not bad to cause someone to gain to lose 2 life, and it's cheap.
Yep.
Another, we've had this one before, Deny the Divine, 2 in an island, instant, counter target creature or enchantment spell, and if it's countered this way, exile it instead of putting it in your graveyard.
Brilliant.
So we've seen that, typical blue. We've also seen the old Stampede Rider, so we are getting a few doubles up now. Trample for a 2/3, and at the beginning of each combat, you control a creature with power 4, it gains +1/+1. That's not a bad card for its price.
Yeah.
Oh, now we have a new card, Elysian Caryatid, for 1 in a forest. You can tap it and add 1 mana of any colour. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 mana of any 1 colour instead.
That's nice green, yeah.
That's nice.
Looks like Groot.
It really does.
Yeah.
Groot finally has a magic card.
There you go.
Next one, Vexing Gull. Now, if anyone lives in the area that I live in, which is Cumbria, gulls really are vexing.
Yeah.
Just the typical flash, flying, 2/2 creature.
Sexy.
Yeah, for 3 to cast, and it's a 2/2. Not a bad card.
No.
We have another Scoreforce War Leader for 5. As we've seen before, you can pay 1 and sacrifice another creature, and he gets +1/+0 and gains Menace.
Yeah, that's cool. 4/5.
Yep, not a bad 4/5. Another next new card, Warbriar's Blessing, 1 and 1 forest, enchantment aura. When Warbriar Blessing enters the battlefield, enchanted creature fights up to 1 target creature you don't control, and the enchanted creature gets +0/+2. So again, we get the fight mechanic.
Yeah.
Another Omen card, Omen of the Sun. 2 and a planes. Flash, when he enters the battlefield, create 2 1/1 white human soldier creature tokens and gain 2 life. Sacrifice him for 3 and scry 2.
Yeah, nice.
Another new card, Funeral Rites, 2 in a swamp. Sorcery, draw 2 cards, lose 2 life, and put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard. Great if you've got a graveyard deck.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm not feeling that one too much.
No.
Witness of Tomorrow's, 4 in an island, enchantment creature Sphinx. Now, we've seen Sphinx before. They are usually quite powerful cards. Flying, 3/4, and for 4 you can scry 1. Not overly great in comparison to some of the older Sphinxes, but I'm loving the artwork on it nonetheless.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Lagona Band Storyteller, 3 in a plains, Centaur Advisor. When Lagona Band Storyteller enters the battlefield, you may put target enchantment card from your graveyard on top of your library. If you do, you gain life equal to its converted mana cost, and it's a 3/4.
That's decent.
That's a decent card.
definitely.
White are getting a lot of decent cards this set.
Yeah.
To be fair, so are the blacks.
That looks sexy.
This is a gorgeous card. Enemy of Enlightenment, 5 in a swamp, so a bit costy. Flying. He gets Enemy of Enlightenment gets -1/-1 for each card in your opponent's hand. At the beginning of each upkeep, each player discards a card. So he starts as a 5/5, could end up being a -2/-2 and dying instantly if you've got 7 in your hand.
That's a bit of a late game card.
That is a definite end game card, especially at its cost.
Cards like Hymn to Torach, where you can just black cards where you can just remove the player's hand. It works really well with that.
Yeah, definitely. Blood Aspirant, 1 and a mountain. Satire Berserker, whenever you sacrifice a permanent, put a 1/1 counter on Blood Aspirant. Pay 2, tap him, sacrifice a creature or enchantment. Blood Aspirant deals 1 damage to target creature. That creature can't block this turn. So he would also get a +1/+1 for that. So
Yeah,
2/2.
that's a 2 to cast. That's brilliant for
That's not bad for a 2 to cast. And the final card of this booster, Shatter the Sky. 2 and 2 planes, sorcery. Each player who controls a creature with power 4 or greater draws a card. Then destroy all creatures.
Good for a final game.
That's good. That's a last ditch
Take him out.
move.
Take him out. Get your card. Put it down. Next turn. You do the first one in.
Clear the deck.
That's good. I like it.
I like it. Your turn.
All right, I'm on my last one, guys. We got a forest. It's pretty. We've seen them. Love it. Moving on. We've got the Fruit of Theros. We've already done this one. We know what it is. You guys can go back if you need to. I'm not going to go through replays. Return to Nature. This is a new one. 1 colorless, 1 green. Instant. Choose 1. Destroy target artifact or destroy target enchantment. This is brilliant so far. Exile target card from the graveyard, so you can use that with your combination effect.
You really can.
Or you could be in trouble and destroy what they have.
For that price?
For 2 to cast, it's brilliant.
That's a nice card.
It's basically a glorified Terror with more options.
Yes.
So I like it. Terror
and it's nice that Green are finally getting cards like that, because they don't have so many.
No, they don't. Not a lot of destruction cards, that's for sure. They have pump-up cards, mostly.
Yes.
Kamamitra's Blessing, 1 white, instant. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. It's an enchanted creature or enchantment creature. It also gains hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. A good attacking card.
Yes.
1 to cast, instant.
It's a nice little boost if you've got a few like
That's really
1/1s or 1/2s.
Yeah, you get a Sarah Angel or something like that. Pump in on that, end the game. This looks awesome. Rage Scarred Berserker. Have we done this one?
We haven't done this one, no.
For another Minotaur. 4 colorless, 1 black. When Rage Scarred Berserker enters the battlefield, target creature you control gets +1/+0 and gains indestructible until end of turn.
And he's a 5/4.
Yeah, I'm going to go. That's a good one.
That's a very
That's
good card.
one.
Very good card, especially because he gains another card gains indestructible.
Yeah, that's brilliant. We've done this one, but I'll just show you guys. Oread of Mountain's Blaze.
Have we done that one?
Oh, maybe not actually. 1 colorless, 1 red. It's an enchantment creature, Nymph, 1/3. It's pretty decent. 2 colorless, 1 red. Discard a card, draw a card. Yeah, it's pretty good for 2 to cast.
Yeah, and for a nice cheap 1/3
Good
creature.
defender, early game.
Yeah, it's a good like you say, good early game defender.
Hey, this looks all right. Loathsome Chimera. 2 colorless, 1 green. Escape. It's an escape card. Exile, pay 5. Exile 3 other cards from your graveyard. You may cast this card from your graveyard for an escape cost. Loathsome Chimera escapes with 1/1 again on it.
So it become a 5/2 when it comes out of the graveyard.
Yeah, that's
not
sexy.
bad for 3.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's really good.
I mean, the escape cost sometimes seems to be a bit much.
Yeah.
But if you're spamming your graveyard, you could really work some of these escapes.
Yeah, I do. I kind of like the idea.
Yeah.
We've done this one, Hero of the Pride, 1 colorless, 1 white, 2/2. We've done that before.
Yeah, we have.
Looks like he's from a previous set. Scavenging Harpy. 2 colorless, 1 black, flying. When Scavenging Harpy enters the battlefield, exile target creature card from the opponent's graveyard. That's cool.
Yeah.
2/1. That's decent.
They are really working on the graveyard this set, but then again, Beyond Death is focused on the underworld, so it makes sense.
Elite Instructor. 2 colorless, 1 blue, 2/2. When Elite Instructor enters the battlefield, draw a card and then discard a card. Yeah, for 3 to cast, that's good for blue.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good way to get cards into your graveyard.
Exactly. Yeah, cool. Another Omen. Omen of the Forge. I love these cards, man.
They are nice.
1 colorless, 1 red. Enchantment, Flash. When Omen of the Forge enters the battlefield, it deals 2 damage to any target. 3 costs, sacrifice Omen of the Forge, scry 2.
To be fair, dealing 2 damage to any target for 2, that's not a bad opening card, to be fair.
That's good. It's an enchantment, you can have it there, you can sit there and do nothing for most of the round until you need it.
Yeah.
That's brilliant, I like it. I love the Omen cards, man. Alright, Heliod's Punishment. 1 colorless, 1 white. Enchant creature, Heliod's Punishment enters the battlefield with 4 task counters on it. Enchanted creature can't attack or block. It loses all abilities and has tap. Remove a task counter from Heliod's Punishment. Then if it has no task counters on it, destroy Heliod's Punishment. That's alright.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I like Heliod better.
I say it's got 4 turns and it stops you from blocking or attacking for 4 turns.
Exactly, yeah. That's good.
Nice work.
Sage of Mysteries. 1 blue, 0/2. Constellation. Whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, target player puts the top 2 cards of their library into their graveyard. That's good. Yeah, 1 card, 0/2. Yeah.
It's a good way to burn through someone's library. But again, if they've got a very escape-heavy deck, you may only be helping them.
Very true. Here we go. We got a Demigod.
Oh.
Very nice. Renata, Called to the Hunt. 2 colorless, 2 green. It's a Demigod. Renata's power is equal to your devotion to green. Jesus Christ. Each other creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional 1/1 counter on it.
Oh.
She's juicy.
She really is juicy.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. And we got a, wow, this is an interesting looking one. Haktos the Unscarred, multicolor. 2 red, 2 white, legendary creature. Haktos the Unscarred attacks each combat if able. 6/1. If as Haktos enters the battlefield, choose 2, 3, or 4 at random. Haktos has protection from each converted mana cost other than the chosen number. That's interesting. Well, yeah, that might all get away from the 6/1 problem.
Yeah.
That's cool. It's an interesting. It's a very gimmicky card, that one to end on.
Yeah.
And now you're up.
Okay, so starting with the token, we have a new token in play. We have a zombie. It's a 2/2.
Oh,
special.
cool.
It's a nice looking zombie. It's a nice new take on it.
Yeah.
We have another swamp full art card. Again, these I can't stop saying how beautiful these full art ones are looking.
So far, I'd say.
I'd definitely say. So we starting with a bronze sword. 1 artifact equipment gains equipped creature gets +2/+0, and you equip it for 3.
Yeah, we've had that one.
We've had that one. Obviously, no special. The first special land card.
Hey.
Unknown Shores. Tap to add 1 colourless, or pay 1 and tap to add 1 mana of any colour.
Brilliant.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Discordant Piper, 1 and a swamp. Zombie Satire. When Discordant Piper dies, create a 0/1 goat creature token.
Yeah.
That's where we get those 0/1 goats from.
Yeah.
We've had this one before. I'll just quickly go through it. Memory Drain, quick counter spell.
Yeah,
costs
I
4.
like that one. Yeah.
Yeah, and you get to scry 2.
We've got 2 of them now, which is good.
Yep. Another new one. Infuriate for 1 mountain. Instant. Target creature gets +3/+2 until end of turn. Drop that.
That's pretty good for 1 to cast.
Drop that one on your 5/5 god.
Yeah, exactly.
Another new one, Scholar Grove Dancer, 1 and 1 forest. Whenever a land card is put into your graveyard from anywhere, you gain 1 life.
Yeah.
And 2 and a forest to put the top card of your graveyard library into your graveyard. And she's a 2/2.
That's brilliant.
Not bad for a green.
Hey.
Another new Chimera, Daybreak Chimera, 3/2 planes. This spell costs X less to cast, where X is your devotion to white, and it's a 3/3.
Yeah, so you could possibly have it as 3 to cast. 3 colourless.
Well, it's X less to cast, so
Yeah.
you could, if you have 5 devotion to white, that'd be free.
Yeah, Jesus. Put a Chimera just straight out like that.
Exactly.
Not bad.
Cannot complain. Temple Thief, 1 in a swamp. Temple Thief can't be blocked by enchanted creatures or enchantment creatures, and it's a 2/2. Not bad. Triton Wave Rider, 3 in an island. Constellation, whenever an enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, Triton Wave Rider gains flying until end of turn, and it's a 3/3.
That's decent.
That's not bad for 4 to cast at all. Another new one, Iroa's Blessing, 3 in a mountain, enchantment aura. When Iroa's Blessing enters the battlefield, it deals 4 damage to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1.
I like it already with the damage.
I do like it with the 4 to planeswalker, because those things cause all sorts of problems.
Yeah, hey.
Another Saga card here, Meadowmise Prophecy, 1 and an island. At stage 1, scry 2. Stage 2, choose a card name. Stage 3, when you cast a spell with the chosen name for the first time, draw 2 cards. And step 4, look at the top card of each player's library.
That's interesting.
That's very interesting.
Yeah, I'll help you cycle through quickly.
I never like black Saga cards, I must admit.
Another Saga card.
Another Saga card. Elspeth's Nightmare, 2 in a swamp. At step 1, destroy target creature an opponent controls with power 2 or less. At stage 2, target opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-creature, non-land card from it. That player discards that card. And then step 3, exile target opponent's graveyard.
That's a massive counter to the whole entire game.
It really is.
Yeah.
If you've got an escape deck, that card's going to bin the lot.
Yeah.
Oh, we have another demigod. Anax, Hardened of the Forge. 1/+2 mountains, so cheap as fuck to cast. Anax's power is equal to your devotion to red. Whenever Anax or another non-token creature you control dies, create a 1/1 red satire creature token with this creature can't block. If the creature had power 4 or greater, create 2 of those tokens instead.
Yeah, that's awesome. I love the constellation really nice. Effect in it too.
Yeah, they are really nice.
That's sick. That's a god, is it?
It's a demigod.
Oh, wow. Okay, he's a bit of a beefy.
He really is. And the last one of this set is the Nadir Kraken, 1/+2 islands. Whenever you draw a card, you may pay 1. If you do, put a +1/+1 counter on Nadir Kraken and create 1/1 blue tentacle creature token. And it's a 2/3 for 3.
Yeah, I like that. That's cool.
That's not bad. So overall, I'd say that's not bad for 35 quid. I'd say there's some really, really nice cards in there.
Yeah, I'm a massive fan of the demigod and the gods. I think that goes without saying. I don't know how I feel about what's the ability to go through the graveyard again.
The escape, yeah, I'm going to have to see how that feels in play, but at the moment I'm not overly sold on it.
No, not me either, but obviously you haven't said this, but you will be reviewing the 2, what are they called?
We have actually got the 2 Planeswalker decks. Yep. As you can see, they are unboxed, but they have not been touched as of yet.
Yeah.
I'll just show one of them there. That's the Ashiok deck, and we also have the Elspeth deck. We will be doing a quick game of each of those, and a quick review of them. That'll be in the next one. So if you stick around for the next video, awesome. If you like what you saw and you're interested in more, please bang the like button. And if you really like what you see, you can also hit the subscribe button as well, but no pressure. Yeah. So for this one, that's me, Squatting Toad.
Mr. Gimms, it was awesome, man. Let's do it again.
We certainly shall. Catch you on the flip side.
See ya.